Hey friends, it's Stacia and welcome back to my channel for another reading vlog. So today, I'm going to be doing part 2 of reading my friends' 2021 favorites. So yeah, in the first vlog, I read 4 books and I own them all. But in this second vlog, I'm reading 3 and I don't own any of them. So I actually have no idea what I'm reading. What I can tell you though, is that I'm reading a book for Ashley, Melody, and Nicoletta. Those are the 3 people that I need to do to finish off like this vlog. I did get a book from my library yesterday, so I can start with someone. Okay, so I got The Ones We're Meant to Find, and that was on Ashley's favorite list. I believe, okay, I could be completely wrong here, but I think it is like maybe like a sci-fi story with like sisters, I believe. Hold on, let me consult with Goodreads. Okay, so it is a sci-fi fantasy dystopian sort of book. I think the sister goes missing. One of these sisters go missing and the other sister's trying to find her. I'm not exactly sure, but I have the ebook and I got it a little bit ago because now it's due in 10 days. So we're gonna start with that book for Ashley's pick, and I will be back when I'm 50% of the way through the book. Hello, so it's time for an update because I'm nearly 50% into The Ones We're Meant to Find, and I am enjoying it. I'm not entirely sure on how I feel about it yet, only because I'm not entirely sure what's happening. So it is about 2 sisters. One has gone missing, and we kind of get both point of views, which I do really enjoy. I don't remember their names because I'm the worst with names, but I'm enjoying like what they're both going through, but I do care more about like the abandoned sister, the sister who disappeared. I care about her story a little bit more than the other one, but the sister who's dealing with like the backlash of her other sister disappearing, her like story is a bit more adventurous, more mysterious, because she's trying to figure things out, trying to figure out like what happened to her sister and stuff. So it is very interesting. There are a couple boys, potential love interests, which I'm really enjoying. I'm not sure though if these sisters will ever come back together, but I'm engaged enough to keep thinking and hoping that they do. Both of these sisters are very likable characters, so it makes it easy to get through. And yeah, so overall I am enjoying it. It is, I think, a sci-fi element. I'm not really sure what they are though. Like, these sisters are not human, I could tell you that much. Maybe they're like cyborgs or something, I'm not sure, but I know they're not human because there are actual humans in this world and they call them like human people, or like they have like real skin. So I'm not exactly sure what these sisters are, but they have like interfaces and stuff, so I would assume like some type of robot situation. I'm not completely sure, honestly. My brain just doesn't comprehend like descriptions of stuff. I just know they're not actually human. So it is interesting seeing like that aspect of the world, but they don't really go into like what actually happened and why they're no longer all human. They do like reference like humans at some point, or like a time when there was only humans, because there was like a part where they talked about sunscreen and they were like, yeah, do you believe that people, like, I guess the sun was harsh and people use this thing called sunscreen to protect themselves. I don't know. I'm going to assume these sisters are like robots or something like that. But they also go in water. I don't know. It's all confusing. I don't exactly know what they are. I just know they're not human. But nonetheless, this is my 50% update. And like I said, I am enjoying it. I am curious to see where the story goes. I think that this is a standalone, so hopefully it like all wraps up very nicely. But I'm nearly 50% of the way through, like 48-ish, give or take. And we kind of seem nowhere near these sisters meeting again, or if they ever will, or like what's going on. I am rooting for both of the sisters. I hope that they do get to meet, but yeah, I'm very curious to get some answers. I think we're very close to getting some answers, and yeah, so that's my update for now, and I will be back when I finish the book. Hello. Time for an update because last night I finished The Ones We're Meant to Find. That was for Ashley's pick, and so we're gonna do my final thoughts on that. I ended up giving it a 4-star. I actually did really enjoy it. I'm not sure how much I liked the like overall twist element, like what was actually happening and things like that. I kind of expected for it to go a different way. I will also say I was very confused on like the timeline of things because I don't think that each sister's story was parallel. I mean, it could have been. No, it couldn't have been. I don't think it was. So I was really confused on where the timelines were, and I thought they were like parallel until like something happened, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I did enjoy one sister over the other and like one sister's story adventure over the other, but it was still overall a quick and enjoyable read. I wish we kind of got more of the sisters together and like that dynamic. It doesn't really make sense because I can't give spoilers, but yes, happy to say it was 4 stars, really enjoyed it. Next, I will be reading The Traveling Cat Chronicles, and this is for Nicoletta's pick. It should be a quick read, I'm pretty sure. I have the audiobook, and the audio is only, let me check. The audiobook is only 6 hours, so I could probably knock that out today. And then we will be left with my last book that I haven't figured out what I'm reading yet. So that is where I'm at right now. And yeah, so I will update you guys when I'm about 50% of the way through The Traveling Cat Chronicles. We'll see if I like it. It's fallaway cat, which they're usually rude, and I like dogs over cats. So we'll see my thoughts and how it goes. Depending on like where the story is at the 50% mark, I might just end up updating at the end since it is such a short, since it's such a shorter book. But we'll see when I see you again what I read. Hello, it has been a while. My reading has been pretty weird, but I am hopping back on because I just reached the 50% mark of The Traveling Cat Chronicles. I am enjoying it. It's very entertaining. It's very fast moving. Basically, we're following this cat. So it's from his perspective, and he's traveling to different friends of his owner because for some reason, it hasn't been like said yet, but for some reason his owner cannot keep him. So his owner is trying to find like the perfect house for him. And yeah, the cat definitely has a personality, so it is entertaining. It's a really quick read, and there's not much else to say, but yeah, I guess I'm enjoying it. So I will just update again when I finish the book, hopefully today, and then we'll start my next book. But this is just it's an okay read. I'm not like super loving it, like wanting to pick it up all the time, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. The chapters are ridiculously long, but it's fine. I think like the entire book is only like 3 chapters, maybe. I don't know, something like that. But yes, so that's all from me for now. Hello, update time because I did just finish, or I actually finished it yesterday, but it's fine. I finished The Traveling Cat Chronicles, and I did really enjoy it. I just feel like, I don't know, for some reason I wasn't like as connected to the characters. I am overall giving it a 4-star. Like I said, really enjoyed it. It was a very like heartwarming story and relationship that we got to see. I liked the ending, and it was nice. It was a nice time, but I think I said it in my 50% update where I wasn't necessarily like reaching towards the book, even though it was like such a short book. So I'm not entirely sure like how much like I would have gravitated towards it. I think it does have to do probably with the fact that I'm not really like a cat person, and so I don't really gravitate towards cats, although our main character or like narrator was the cat, and it was super like interesting, kind of grumpy, like that situation, but it did have a really good like relationship between the cat and the owner, so I did enjoy it. but it wasn't like a new favorite or anything. So 4 stars for that one. And now I will start my last book for this vlog, and it is Melody's pick. And for that, I will be reading Iron Widow. I did just get the audiobook, so I'm hoping that I can fly through it. Let me see how long the audiobook actually is. So the audiobook is 12 hours. Today is a Tuesday, and I'm hoping that I'll finish it by this weekend. So we'll see how that goes. I heard it's very good. I've seen reviews from people who are not even necessarily like fantasy lovers. Really enjoy it. I'm not entirely sure actually like what this book is about. I'm like almost positive that it is like maybe like a sci-fi. Oh, okay, so it's more of a sci-fi than like a fantasy. It says Pacific Rim meets The Handmaid's Tale, but like Chinese version. All right, so it should be interesting. I'm sure I'll hopefully fly through it. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. So I'll update you guys again when I'm roughly 50% into Iron Widow. Hello, time for an update. I kind of look a mess, just ignore it, it's fine. But I wanted to come on and give you guys an update because I just reached, I think like right before or right after the 50% mark in Iron Widow. I am going to admit I'm a bit confused. Like I kind of I understand what's going on, but I'm not sure like what's actually going to come out of it. But I do really enjoy our main characters. This book actually kind of in a way reminds me of if you've ever watched that anime Darling and the Franxx, where it's like the whole like male female fighting connection type of thing. It kind of does remind me of that if you've ever watched that. But I am a bit confused, and I do want to know more about like the past of our main characters. We got a bit from some, but I kind of want to see more, and I want to see like the development on how they're going to overcome this, because like in the beginning, the main like issue problem that we thought was going to be solved throughout the whole book got solved pretty quickly. So now we're not really focusing on that, which kind of threw me off because I was kind of like hoping for like a whole revenge type of story, but then that got resolved really quickly. So yeah, I am enjoying it, but like I said, I'm confused, so we'll see how I feel. But that's just how I feel right now. So I'll update you guys again when I finish the book. All right, hello, time for my final update because I just finished Iron Widow. I did enjoy it. I didn't like absolutely love it, so I did give it 4 stars, which is really good. I did enjoy it, like I said. I think my impressions of the 50% mark kind of stands. I kind of wish we got more from some of the characters, some of like the side characters. I did really enjoy a lot of the elements, and I also didn't like how like the revenge sort of thing like happened so fast, because it almost felt like that was not really a part of the book, and then the rest of the book was like this whole different situation and like thing that they were trying to figure out. But I did enjoy that. Another thing with me, which is not at fault to the book, it's kind of just like a personal preference on why I couldn't give it 5 stars, was because a lot of this book depended on like battle scenes and like action, and while I think that's great, I don't have like the imagination to like watch it in my head as it goes along. So those kind of scenes aren't my favorite. I tend to kind of just like almost space out, not really care as much for the battle scenes. But I mean, like I said, that's a personal preference for me. I still ended up giving it 4 stars. I thought like the twist on how everything was going on and how everything was discovered was really well done. I did enjoy a lot of the side characters. I do think it is a series because of where it ended off. Not sure if I will continue with the series because I kind of like how the first book ended, despite like the slight cliffhanger. But yeah, other than that, it was 4 stars. So now I will let you know the books that I read in this vlog to wrap it up. So the first one I read was The Ones We're Meant to Find, and that was for Ashley's pick, and I gave that 4 stars. Then I read The Traveling Cat Chronicles, which was for Nicoletta's pick, and I gave that 3 stars. And then lastly, I just read Iron Widow for Melody's pick, and I gave that 4 stars. So I do think overall it was a success, and I enjoyed reading all of my friends' favorites. So I'll leave everyone I mentioned down below, as well as my video for like these people from last year if you missed it. And yeah, so that's it from me. You can like, comment, and subscribe down below if you would like all of my socials to follow me. Anywhere else are in the description as always. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!